Hello and welcome to Victory Online Academy. This is AS level pure math session, and in this session we'll be learning coordinate geometry. We have already conducted a session on coordinate geometry before. In this session we'll be focusing more on solving questions of coordinate geometry. Recently there have been changes in this unit of coordinate geometry. Circle has been introduced uh, in 2020, and it's been a little different than what was there before. So we'll be learning circles and then we'll be solving questions on coordinate geometry. So let's begin. Okay, circle. So what is the equation of circle? So if h comma k is the center, h comma k are the coordinates of the center, and r is the radius of the circle, then the equation of circle is x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square equals to r square. That's the equation of circle. And the other properties what we'll be using in dealing with the questions on circle is uh, the radius and the tangent are perpendicular to each other. So radius and the tangent, they will be perpendicular to each other. And the other concept what we will learning, what we'll be using here in solving questions is, if you draw a tangent on any chord, for example AB is a chord, if you draw a tangent on any chord, then it will bisect the chord. If you draw a perpendicular on any chord, then that perpendicular will bisect the chord as well. So if OM is perpendicular to AB, it will bisect the chord. Ins AM will be equals to MB. This is the property we'll be using in our in while solving questions. Mostly we'll be dealing with x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. If you are shifting the h and k by some like 2 and 3, by this we are shifting it by 2 and 3, it means on x-axis we are shifting by 2 units, and y coordinate is shifting by 3 units. So new h dash will be h plus 2, and the new k dash will be k plus 3. And once you get the new center, see, if you are shifting the circle, the radius is not going to change, only the center will change. So you just find out h dash and k dash, and after that equation of circle is x minus h dash square plus y minus k dash square is equal to r square. Okay, we know that if two lines are perpendicular, if say this is line L1, it has a gradient M1, and this is line L2, it has a gradient M2. And if two lines are perpendicular, product of the gradient is -1. So M1 M2 will be equals to -1. This is very important concept. If two lines are parallel, the gradient will be equal. It means M1 will be equal to M2. Okay, and the equation of the line, if a point x1 y1 is given, just quickly revising the concept, x1 y1 is the point from where the line is passing, and m is the gradient. Then the equation is y minus y1 equals to mx minus x1. This is the equation we can use, equation of straight line, or also we can use y is equal to mx plus c. To find out C, you can substitute x1, y1 here, and you can get the value C. Once you get the value C, put it back here, and you can get the equation of straight line. Let's solve some questions. Let's solve some past papers questions uh, involving coordinate geometry. The questions what I'll be solving today all are from March 2020 paper and May 2020 paper. So let's quickly see those questions. This is question number one. A diameter of circle C1 has endpoints minus 3, comma, minus 5 and 7, comma 3. Find the equation of circle. So to find out the equation of circle, we need the center and the radius. So in this question it says these are the coordinates of the diameter. It means minus 3, comma, minus 5 and 7, comma 3. Okay. So if these are the coordinates of the diameter, the midpoint will be the center of the circle, right? So let's use the midpoint formula. Midpoint formula, we know it's x is equal to x1 plus x2 over 2 and y is equal to y1 plus y2 over 2. Okay, so x1 is minus 3 plus 7 divided by 2, which will give you 4. X7 minus 3 is 4, 4 divided by 2 is 2, so x is equal to 2, and y is y1 plus y2, which is minus 5 plus 3 divided by 2, which is minus 2 over 2, and that will give you minus 1. So h is 2 and k is minus 1. So these are the center. And how will we find out the radius now? So if we know the center 2 comma minus 1, the radius will be the distance between them. So you will use the distance formula to find out the radius. So radius is 3 7 minus x2 minus x1 whole square, that is 7 minus 2, 7 minus 2 whole square plus 3 minus of minus 1 whole square. So that will give you 5 square plus 4 square. 5 square is 25, 4 square is 16. So that will give you 41. Now the equation of circle is x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. So x minus 2, h is 2, so x minus 2 whole square plus y minus of minus 1, that will give you plus 1 square is equal to r square is 41. So that's the answer. Next question. The circle C1 is translated by 8, 4 to give circle C2. In the diagram, find the equation. As I explained you earlier, that if you're translating by 8, 4, so the vertex, the center coordinate will change, not the radius. So radius will remain root 41. Only thing we need to find out the new center. So here the center was 2 comma minus 1. Okay, so 2 comma minus 1 was the original center. The new center, if you want to find out, so you just need to translate by 8, 4. So you will get the new center as 2 plus 8, 10, minus 1 plus 4 is 3. So 10 comma 3 will be the new center. And if we know the new center, we can find out the circle. X minus 10 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square is equal to, radius is root 41, so r square is 41. That's the answer. Next question is, the two circle intersects at R and S. Show that the equation of the line of RS is y is equal to minus 2x plus 13. So we got the two equations, x minus 10 whole square, y minus 3 whole square. What you can do here is you find out the equation in terms of, see, as we are trying to find out the intersection point, right? So you can frame it in terms of y minus 3 whole square equals to 41 minus x minus 10 whole square, and this whole square will be the root of, okay, so y will be square root of 41 minus x minus 10 whole square plus 3. And then from here also you can find out the equation of um, you can also find out the equation in terms of y from here, and once you get the equation from this side, what you can do is equate both the y's and you can get the answer. Equate both the y's and then solve it. You will get the coordinates r and s, and then from using r and s we can find out the equation of the circle. See, whenever we would want to find out the intersection point of intersection of two curves or two circles, just equate both the y's and solve them. So that's, you can do it easily. Next is the coordinates of point A and B are -1, -2, 7, 4. Find the equation of circle for which AB is the diameter. Uh, Again the same kind of question. So find out the midpoint. Find out the midpoint here. -1 plus 7 divided by 2. That's h. K will be -2 plus 4 divided by 2. So 6 divided by 2 is 3. So h is 3. K will be 1. And use the distance formula to find out the radius. So 3 minus 7 whole square plus 1 minus 4 whole square. That will give you minus 4 square is 16 and 3 minus 3 square is 9. That will give you r as 5. So equation of the circle is x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 1 whole square is equal to 5 square. 5 square is 25. Find the equation of the tangent t to the circle at the point B. So we need to find out the equation of the circle to the equation of the tangent to the circle at this particular point B. B is 7 comma 4. So this is the circle. Let's say this point B 7 comma 4. We need to find the equation of the tangent. We know the radius is 3 1. 3 1. Okay. This is just a dummy diagram to understand the situation. So we know that the radius and the tangent are perpendicular to each other. So if 3 1 and 7 4, you can find out the gradient of this line. Okay. And then using that we can find out the gradient of the tangent. So let's find out the gradient of the radius. So you will get 1 minus 4 over 3 minus 7. Okay. So 1 minus 4 is minus 3, and 1 minus 4 and 3 minus 7. So that's minus 3 over minus 4, which will give you 3 over 4. That's a gradient of this radius. And then you can find out the gradient of tangent. Tangent is negative 1 divided by this 3 over 4, which will give you minus 4 over 3. So that's the gradient of the tangent, and point is 7 comma 4. So we can write as y minus 4 equals to minus 4 over 3 x minus 7. So y minus 4 equals to minus 4 over 3x plus 28 over 3. and then y is equal to minus 4 over 3x plus 28 over 3 plus 4, and then simplify it, you will get the answer. Simplify this, so you'll get 4 to the 12, 0, mm, 40, 40 over 3. Okay, that's the answer. That's the equation of the tangent. Find the equation of the circle, which is the reflection of circle C in the line T. So this is the tangent. We need to find out the circle here, which is like a reflection of, of this. So the radius is not going to change. The only thing which changes is the center. And if it is a reflection, this point B is the midpoint of these two centers. So to find out the center, let's say h comma k, h dash k is the center, h dash and k dash are the center of new circle. So 7 must be equal to h dash plus the center 3 over 2. So you will get h dash, it's 14 is equal to h dash plus 3. H dash will be 11. Similarly, 4 equals to k dash plus 1 over 2. So k dash will be 8 minus 1, which is 7. So once we get the center, the new center, we can find out the equation. So x minus 11, y minus 7 equals to, the radius is not going to change, radius is 5. So 5 square is 25. That's the equation of the circle. Let's see the next question. The coordinates of the 2 points A and B. Find out the perpendicular equation of perpendicular bisector. So perpendicular bisector is passing through the midpoint of these 2 points, and the gradient of perpendicular bisector and this, the product of the gradient has to be equals to minus 1. So A is minus 7 3, B is 5 11. The midpoint is minus 7 plus 5 divided by 2, which will be minus 2 divided by 2, which is minus 1, and the y is 3 plus 11 divided by 2, which is 14 divided by 2, y is 7. So we got the midpoint. Now we need to find out the gradient of AB. So the gradient of AB is 11 minus 3 by 2 minus 5 1, 5 plus 7. 11 minus 3 is 8, and 5 plus 7 is 12. So we got 2 over 3. So the gradient of perpendicular bisector will be, perpendicular bisector is minus 3 over 2, and use the, because the product of the gradient is minus 1, so this is 2 over 3, this will be the perpendicular gradient will be minus 3 over 2. Now y minus y1, y minus 7 is equal to minus 3 over 2 x minus of minus 1. So y minus 7 is equal to minus 3 over 2 x plus 1. To simplify it, y minus 7 is equal to minus 3 over 2. Let's multiply 2 here, and minus 3x minus 3. So 2y minus 14 is equal to minus 3x minus 3. The equation we need to prove as 3x, so which will give you 3x plus 2y is equal to 14 minus 3 is 11. That's the answer. A circle passes through A and B and its center lies on this. Find the equation of circle. So A and B, a circle passes through point A and B. It means AB is like a chord, okay, and this is A, this is B. So if you want to find out the center will be the intersection of this line, which may be like this. So let's say this particular line is 12x minus 5y equals to 70, which is passing through the center. And so as we know that the perpendicular bisector of the chord should pass through the center. So it means intersection point of this is the perpendicular bisector of AB and it should pass through the center. So intersection of point of 3, this line and this particular line will give you the coordinates of the center. So 3x plus 2y equals to 11 and 12x minus 5y is equal to 70. Just solve that simultaneously, you will get the center. And if you know the center, you know point A, using the distance formula you can find out the radius, and then you need to use this formula, x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. Very simple. So you can do that. Okay. Very important thing is every time we are using this x minus k whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. This is the important thing, and the center divides the chord in, if you draw perpendicular on the chord, it divides into two parts. So it is, the perpendicular is always acts as perpendicular bisector. If two lines are parallel, their gradients are equal. If two lines are perpendicular, product of gradient is -1. We can use these two to write down the equation of straight line. I think that's it. That's how every time the question comes like this only. And I have explained to you the concepts. You can watch it again if you have any doubt. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comments. Okay. Thanks for watching. For topic continuation, do watch our next video. And if you are struggling with any subject in AS in AS level, you can register for free demo session on our website. Our website is www.victoryonlineacademy.com. We have helped thousands of students in a span of 3 years, and we will definitely help you out at a very affordable price. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.